Hola peregrinos, and welcome back to Hidden Gems of the Portuguese Coastal Camino. Before you take your first step towards Santiago, pause here in Porto, a city of soul, stories, and 7 remarkable bridges. These crossings aren't just made of stone and steel. They connect history, faith, and every pilgrim's dream. In this episode, we'll explore the bridges of Porto and the beauty they bring to your Camino. Before you take your first steps on your Camino, look around. Porto bridges aren't just crossings, they are stories waiting to be walked. Before it was a starting point for pilgrims, Porto was a crossroad of culture, trade, and faith. Its name comes from Portus Cale, the ancient Roman settlement that eventually gave rise to the name Portugal. Set along the Douro River, Porto has always been shaped by water. The river was a lifeline for commerce, shipbuilding, and transporting the famous port wine that made this city known around the world. But for pilgrims, Porto's significance is more spiritual. In the Middle Ages, it became a natural departure point for those walking north to Santiago. Travelers could follow the coastline from here, stopping in fishing towns, crossing rivers, and moving through landscapes that offer both challenge and inspiration. Today, Porto is the heart of the Portuguese Coastal Camino, a getaway where ancient history, deep faith, and modern life all come together just as the Douro meets the sea. This is the Dom Luís I Bridge, one of Porto's most iconic landmarks, and the perfect place to take in your last big view before heading out on the Camino. Designed by Cyril, a disciple of Eiffel, the bridge's soaring iron arch is both an engineering marvel and a symbol of connection. Between Porto and Villanova de Gaia, between past and present, and between where you have been and where you are going. You can cross on foot along the lower deck, close to the water, or, for the full view, take the upper level. And here's a tip. If you want to save your legs before your Camino even begins, hop on the funicular dos Guindais, which brings you up from the river to the top, and no stairs required. Once up there, you will see the Douro stretch out before you, the rooftop of Gaia below, and the path ahead just beginning to unfold. And if you can time your visit just right, don't miss the sunset from the bridge. It's one of the most breathtaking views in Porto, a golden farewell that many pilgrims remember long after they walk on. For many pilgrims, this moment feels like the true start of their journey. While the Dom Luís I Bridge often steals the spotlight, Porto is actually home to 6 stunning bridges that each tell a story of innovation and connection. Together, these bridges are more than crossings. They are part of Porto's identity, blending old-world charm with modern vitality. No visit to Porto is complete without experiencing the flavor of the city. And for pilgrims, it's the perfect place to enjoy one last indulgence before the walk begins. Start your morning like a local, with a strong espresso and a warm, flaky pastel de nata, Portugal's famous custard tart. Crispy on the outside, creamy on the inside, and dusted with cinnamon, is the perfect little boost before your first steps. If you're staying near the Sea Cathedral or along the Ribeira, you will find plenty of cozy cafes and family-run bakeries serving up fresh bread, cheese, fruit, and welcoming smiles. Porto isn't just where the Portuguese coastal Camino begins, it's where the tone for your entire pilgrimage is set. Here, you are invited to slow down, to look around, and to take your first steps with intention. From the cobblestone of the Sea Cathedral, where many pilgrims receive their first stamp, to the mighty bridges that stretch across the Douro, Porto feels like a threshold. You are not just walking forward, you are crossing into a new chapter of your life. These bridges aren't only functional, they are symbolic. They represent transitions from one shore to another, from uncertainty to clarity, from the person you were to the person you are becoming. Every step across them is more than a movement through space. It's a passage from past to future. As you walk out Porto and into the rhythm of the Camino, let each bridge remind you transformation begins the moment you decide to cross. From the edge of Porto bridges, the journey begins, not just across rivers, but within yourself. Let this path impart your steps, your reflection, and your reason for walking. Thank you for joining me on another hidden gem of the Camino. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the way. Buen camino!